Hey everybody, you're probably surprised to hear us.
I mean, I'm hoping I know what to do.
Yeah, because it has been a while.
A long while.
And probably, 6 or 7 months it's been?
At least, yes.
So we are excited to be back, able to find some time to actually do this and get back into the groove of things. It's been a busy spring and summer. We're in the middle of trying to get a new business open, volunteer stuff, work, vacations,
just life,
all that stuff that happens. We are in the middle of it, and so we finally found a day where we can record. So we'll have another episode that's talking about the things that we did over the spring and summer during the times that you missed us. That'll be coming later, but today we wanted to talk about an upcoming conference that's going on. And if you are a long time listener of our podcast, then you know that we are members of the Afro-American Historical and Genealogical Society. You may hear it referred to as AAHGS, AAHGS. This year, let me toot my own horn a little bit. Your boy Phillip is a life member of
this is
the organization.
True. Congratulations.
Get like me. Do I have the Kendrick Lamar "They Not Like Us" music? No,
I don't think so.
No, okay.
I don't think we have copyrights for that.
Yeah, we can't do that. So anyway, we're here to talk about that conference.
AAHGS holds a very special place in my heart, in my research, in my genealogy world. It is one of the first national conferences that I ever went to. And I honestly never thought that I would be this involved and still working with AAHGS 6-7 years later.
Yeah, and I remember we went to the first one, and I wasn't doing genealogy and family research then. Mm-hmm. I was only helping the organization record videos for the conference, and that's it.
Yes.
That's all I did.
And when I say they are so welcoming and they want to hear your stories, they want to help you with your research, it's like a family reunion every time we're together. It
really is. And unfortunately, because COVID caused a lot of things to change over the past 4 or 5 years, the organization had to go to a virtual only conference. Mm-hmm, and that is still the case this year. It is virtual only. It is not an in-person conference.
Which is good, because that means more people are able to actually attend, because let's be honest, it's hard to travel for 4 to 5 days for a genealogy conference.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping that in 2025 it's going to go back to an in-person conference, and they're going to have, hopefully, I don't know this.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that they have a kind of hybrid type feel to it, where there's some part of the conference that is online, and then some in person. That's really difficult to do, so you really have to have committed, members mm-hmm. there to help do both. And so, that could be kind of hard sometimes to have people to do that.
But this year is virtual only. It is October 10th through the 12th of this year, which is next month, which seems like it just snuck up on me.
Yep. And registration is open, and they're still in the middle of early bird registration, and it's open until September 15th. So as of, we're recording this on the 7th of September, you have about a week to go and register and get early bird registration prices. If you happen to be listening to this after the 15th, I would encourage you that if you're already not following their social media, that you go ahead and do that, just in case they decide to extend early bird registration a little longer. A lot of conferences usually will do that. You'll know and you'll see it and you'll be able to take advantage of it. Otherwise, just go ahead and register anyway. It's a great conference.
It is. It really is the premier genealogy conference in African American research, whereas that is the focus. There are other topics other than African American research, obviously. There's DNA classes, sessions. The big topic this year and last year was AI. There are going to be some sessions on AI this year. Of course, methodology, how to start your research, organizing, the basics. And this conference really is for everybody, whether you're a beginner or an intermediate, or if you're just picking it back up after a few years, you're going to find something that you're going to learn.
Yep, and the conference is going to be full of presenters and speakers that are experts in the African American research field, and also of the type of, like Trisha said, methodologies in DNA that's not specific to just African American research. Anyone can learn from it. They are involved in this conference. This is not some little conference that's, this is a worldwide conference, and you should definitely be involved in it. And so you'll hear from, nationally recognized speakers like a Bernice Bennett, Janice Cross-Gilliard, our friend, good friend,
yes.
Over at Speak On It podcast, Melvin Collier, Shannon Christmas, who's the DNA guru expert, and knows all of that, and a lot of different others. So you can see all of this information on their website, and of course on social media. You'll be able to see some of the speakers that they're going to
and they have it's a conference, so their sponsors are Family Search and Ancestry, the Daughters of the American Revolutionary War, the DAR, 10 Million Names. So they have some big name sponsors as well, and that's part of the reason why they're able to put on such a great conference.
Yeah, and just like I said, this is a worldwide conference. These are the same sponsors that sponsor the largest genealogy conference in the world, Roots Tech.
Exactly.
They're the same sponsors for that. So this is not your average run-of-the-mill organization that's just doing a conference, trying to throw something together. No, this organization has years and years and years of experience. I think
this is the 46th.
I'm not going to get on here and get the line because I don't remember, but I know the organization started in 1977.
Yeah, and I think the first conference was a year. Anyway, it's over 40.
Yeah,
it's close to 50.
This is not just your average deal. This is an organization that is committed and dedicated to expanding genealogy research for African Americans and others. And then telling stories of people's families and how they found information. So it's a lot of information.
It is. And also, there's always a historical aspect to this. Absolutely. Because it's the Historical and Genealogy Society.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be some classes on, history, things like military records, wars, things like that. So they are really big on finding your family in American history. And that's one of the things that I love about this organization, because I too am a history buff.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it. So you heard, okay, it's October 10th through the 12th, and you're like, oh, I'm busy that week, or I can't do it on the 11th, but the 10th is okay. You know what? Here's the thing about the virtual only. You don't have to be there those days live, because generally the organization will keep the each presentation active on the site to where you can go back and watch it later. So if there's one that you missed, or a day you just couldn't go to because you had to work, you got your kid, whatever the case may be, you can always go back and watch it later. But you can only do that if you're registered for the conference. So you have to register to take advantage of that. But I haven't heard that how long that's going to be a thing this year.
They usually announce it during the conference.
So during the conference, they'll tell you like how long it's going to be up. I think last year it was up to New Year's.
I think
the end of the
first of the year, yeah.
So it's up for a good 2 months.
Because I know I watched some around Thanksgiving, so I know it was after that. So
yeah, so it'll definitely give you an opportunity to watch it later if you need to. So that's pretty cool. And hopefully, maybe I could talk to the president of AAHGS. Her name is LaJoy Mosby. I interviewed her for my other podcast last year, so maybe we can do that again this year and have her on to talk about
that's a good idea.
Some of the things that's going on at the conference. I know they have a new platform that they're using this year, so there'll be a little bit of change that way. So I'll reach out to her and see if she can come on. But yeah, we're really excited about that conference. I actually need to register myself as a life member.
Yes, you do. I think I'm gonna be hearing that life member. That's gonna be his tagline.
Life member.
I love it.
So either way,
I could talk about AAHGS all day, but I know we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, so we're excited. Go ahead and go register. You have until the 15th of September to register and get the early bird prices. Like I said, if you follow them on social media, cross your fingers, and you can't do it by the 15th, maybe they'll extend it by a few days. AAHGS.org, AAHGS.org. I'll have the links to the registration in the description of this podcast. And yeah, we're happy to be back.
Yeah, this is a great way to start us back.
Absolutely. All right, guys, y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.
All right, peace.